This is a violin made by Alessandro Mezzadri in Ferrara in the 1720s. So this is set up as a Baroque violin, which means that the strings are made out of gut, cat gut, which is made out of sheep's intestines, and the angle of the neck is different from a modern violin. It's more parallel with the rest of the body, not back like that. And the fingerboard is a bit shorter because you don't need to go up anywhere there in this repertoire. The gut strings make a more gutsy sound and less polished perhaps than the sound of metal strings, and they speak in a slightly different way, so it requires a different way of bowing. The bow is perhaps what changed the most between, let's say, the 18th century and now. The shape of the bow changed completely. The curve goes outwards rather than inwards, and there's probably less hair altogether, and there's no ferrule keeping the hairs rigid, and the effect of that is that it has a very incisive sound, especially when you're playing fast notes. I think this bow does that very well, and it's easy to shape notes, I think, with this bow. The OE uses these old instruments because the music was written for these instruments, and we think that the music is brought alive by playing them on old instruments. But of course, the way we play them is also extremely significant, has more of a difference, more of an effect on how the music sounds, and we study the ways that they played back in the 18th century, for example, to try and recreate that.